Previously in part 1, we removed the turbo,
Beautiful.
we rebuild it and replace a new core in it. Now you've rebuilt your turbo with a new core, it's time to reinstall it pretty much the same way as you removed it. Now when you reinstall it, you just want to put on, ideally, the new gaskets and new bits and pieces, but it's pretty much the same as taking it off. It's just a reversal. It's a little bit more tricky, but it's the exact same procedure. Hit up everything with WD-40 just in case there's remaining rust in there. It just makes everything going a little bit easier. Put back your air filters and everything around it. I like to keep the screws where I can in the place that they came from originally. Just saves me having to look for it elsewhere. Replace all your hoses, your boost hoses or your clips, and proceed to systematically just put things back in the place that they came from. It's good to record a video like me because you can always see what you might have missed or what you might have forgotten. Once you've got it all back together, you want to give the car an oil change ideally. If this car had blown on the turbo side and oil was leaking throughout the actual intercooler system itself, then you'd want to clean the intercooler and the pipes. Here we're just going to do an oil change, as the old oil, contaminated oil, you want removed from the engine to put new oil in. You want that turbo to be running on new good stuff rather than the old stuff that could be contaminated with the same particles that damaged it in the first place. So we're going to change the oil and filter. Make sure you get a rag, else it'll go everywhere. And then carefully remove the filter, just like me. Shit, flew up on my face. Oh, for fuck's sake, look at that shit all up in my face. What a oh man, what a loser. Back to the job at hand. Back to cleaning and tidying up everything. Let's make sure everything's clean the best you can. You know me, clean, clean, clean. Makes everything better. Trust me, it's a good habit. Put on a new seal. Make sure that gets like a little lick of oil. Just a small little smidgen. And here's the filter. We're being replaced. Really cheap, these filters. Easy change. Make sure you've got it in and nice and located. I tend to oil it up. I don't know why. Don't ask me. It's just an old habit by the old timers telling you not to let it run dry. Now when it comes to replacing this oil filter, you want to make sure this locator finds its locating space and seals inside of its engine oil filter casing. So yeah, give it a little wiggle. You should feel it drop. And then once you've got it in there, you're giving it a little tighten up. Once you've done that, start to fill it up with oil. That measuring container is handy because it makes you know exactly what you've put in. Look at that oil going in there. Once you've done all that, the car is ready for its first start. Beautiful. Yes. All done. Turbo replaced. Just looking for anything, any telltale signs of anything that I might have forgotten, left loose. I haven't put back all the plastics yet. That's coming. But so far, so good. No big leaks or nothing. Car sounds good. No smoking. Clean as a whistle. Gotta love that. So yeah, really happy so far. Got to take it on a test drive to make sure. No lights. Look, no lights on. Revving nicely. So yeah, so far so good. It's a bit finicky. These BMWs are a bit, they're horrible to work on, but yeah, they're not very nice to work on. The Volkswagens are much easier. These are a bit more tricky, and I have to do a lot of things doing blind. I think you need more specialist tools with a BMW, but apart from that, not too bad. I could really do taking on the test drive. That'd be good for me, because that way I could see if the turbo's just functioning properly. So yeah, so far so good. I'm just going to let it get to running temperature and see what happens. But yeah, let's carry on with the video. You can check out my website on www.bmacbags.com. There I sell steering wheel covers, car parts, accessories for various cars. Also sell security and tracking items, and just anything you might have seen in the video that you might be interested in. So yeah, make sure to check it out. Everything mechanically installed on the car. It's just time to put on the plastics. And this car in particular had quite dirty plastics, you know, just normal wear and tear. No one really cleans underneath the bonnet unless you're that way inclined. So I tend to use my favorite degreaser, this one here. I'll put a link in the description. And it's simple. You just spray it on and give it a little agitation with a brush. As you can see I'm doing here. Take your time. And yeah, this stuff is really, really wonderful stuff. I talk about it every time. And it's very, very cheap. It's called elbow grease, but like I said, I'll put a link in the description. And then just give it a rub down with a microfiber towel. It's really that easy. No big jet washes or anything like that. Just simple, squirt on and rub off, and it's safe on plastics and materials and everything. I actually use this stuff on everything, like at home, outside. So yeah, it's really one of my favorites. Don't care about the smell, just good quality stuff. Good quality degreaser is cheap. Give it a little rub down with a cloth because it was looking a bit grubby under here. Just normal stuff. Just take care of everything. Wipe up, wipe up. Like I said, this is not really part of the turbo, but this is just my doing. Like once again, it's removal. It's reversal of removal. Put them little ears and caps on. All good. Have a bit of pride in your work. That's what I really like about doing these jobs. You get more satisfaction when it's been done properly and you know you've done it properly. You don't have to second guess your work. So this is why I go the extra mile and do these sort of things and just make sure that my car is done well. You don't have to second guess anything. And no one else can tell you've done anything poorly, because once they've seen the videos, they'll be like, yep, he's done it the right way. So yeah, there you go. Car sorted. Nice and tidy. Ready to drive. Can't wait to take it on the test drive. Guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, notification, all that good stuff, so I can make more content like this. I only know what you like if you tell me. Thank you for watching. Speak soon.